What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Rich Nex back once again. I hope you all are being safe. As always, thank you for my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody that's been with me the whole time. Thank you for holding me down. Appreciate it. If you would, please go down, hit the like button, hit the bell. It helps us do more content on this channel. So we got a new box in. My favorite from Amazon. So let's open it up and see what's inside. Bubble wrap. So what we have here is we have rock lights for the for Megatron, and these are RBG. They're supposed to be color chasing, but we shall see. So in here, as always, you have your instructions and all that stuff that nobody ever reads. And inside the bag, I'm gonna open it up. So it looks like we have our power and ground with a little button to turn them on and off if we should choose to use that. Looks like we have some fuses and some screws to mount them with, some zip ties. Looks like we have some extensions. Should we choose to use those? We have our multi-plug connector, which will connect all the lights. We have the control head and the remote, along with a key fob. So you can use these to change them on and off, change the color, all that good stuff. Then we have the rock lights themselves. Let's see, it looks like it has 15 LEDs in it. It's made out of hard steel. I got some double-sided sticky tape just in case you want to use that instead of using the screws. And then you have your regular plug. So there's a total of 6 of these. So we shall hook them up and see what happens. Alright. So the next thing will be is the install. So stay tuned. Alright, so this is what we have in the kit. We have 6 pods with 15 LEDs on each pod. They're RBG. They're not light chasing like I thought. With the remote, you can see you can lighten, dark, you know, bright, dim, music. You can make them flash, strobe. You can make them fade. On, off, so they're pretty much your standard remote. You have your fuses. You have screws, just in case you want to mount them with screws. Zip ties, your power cord, your control box. It comes with a remote with 4 buttons on it. And the remote can do the same thing that this remote does here. You just push the buttons and it'll make them change. The same thing I have on my slingshot. And then you got your wire harness to connect everything. So this will connect to your control box on this end. This will connect your power connect right there. And then these will plug into your wire harness. Your Y harness, should I say. And then you got your extensions just in case you need to make them longer, in case you go to the back. So because we got a big old truck, we will be using these, and we may need even more than this just because our truck is so long. But we won't know until we get out there, get them installed. So again, I will link all of the parts we're using in the description. Here's the kit. Here's the instructions. So if you want, you can pause that, get a good look at it, and we'll get them hooked up. Here's the part number. It came from Amazon. Again, I'll put the link in the description so you can see how much they were. I think they were like no, I think these were like $60. So may have to go back and get another kit just so we can have 2 lights per wheel well. All right, on to the installation. What's going on YouTube? All right, so we're back getting ready to hook up our rock lights. So what I have done, let me grab the light, is I've cleaned inside up here because this is probably where we're gonna stick our light at, right in the middle. I've done that on all 4 corners, so yeah. We've hooked our lights up to test to make sure that they work. As you can see, I got it just temporarily hooked up just to make sure that they work. We'll grab our trusty remote. As you can see, they red, green, blue, orange, teal. So they can flash, they'll strobe, they will fade, and then you'll have a smooth, which is just in between. And then you can slow them down by pressing the buttons up there. Then you have a music button, so if you're playing music, they'll dance to the music. That's pretty much it. So you get this remote, you get the app, which you have to use your QR scanner to get right there. And it also comes with a keychain remote right here to make them do the same thing. You see. So you have that. So next thing is to get them installed. So let's get to it. Alright, so this is the light itself. Like I say, it has 15 LEDs. You can use screws, which you can drill 2 holes here and then mount it up, which is probably the most secure. But as you can see, above it, we have our battery. So I'm not sure drilling on the bottom of that will work. That will be a last resort. So we're just going to go with the good old-fashioned double sticky-sided sticky tape. Stick it up here just like this, right in the middle, and hopefully it'll hold. And then we'll just run our wire this way, because there's nothing that's going to be in the way to hit it. And then we'll probably zip tie it to this or something. This wire right here we'll probably zip tie it to, just to make sure it stays up out of the way and it stays tight and all that good stuff. And then we'll route the wire to the control box. So I need to figure out if this is going to stay when I stick it. So let's see. Seems to be holding pretty good. Again, like I said, we'll run our wire this way. Zip tie it to that. So I did have some extra extensions from my old light kit that was on flash. So we'll take a couple of these and hook them up. We may not need them all, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Just take them, plug it in just like this. Stupid fly, go away. Of course. So, just so y'all can see, I'll put it in the light. These just go together like this. Just like that. So I'm gonna route this wire. I'm not gonna bore you with that, but again, we'll zip tie it to this wire right here, just so we make sure that we don't have anything hanging down and nothing's in the way, all that good stuff. So I'll run this up through here. And oh, by the way, this is where our turbo is, so we just got to make sure that we keep it away from any heat. So, stick it right there. So I had an old piece of copper wire laying around that I'm gonna use for a pull. So all we're gonna do is just attach it to that, and we'll pull it up. So we just take it like this. Just like that. Come up here. Here's our wire. Pull it up. Just like that. So our wire is through. So we'll just continue to pull it. Turn it up right. So now we have it. I think I'm gonna leave it a little slack because I think I'll probably just come up here and put some kind of wire tie up here on the piece right here. That way it's secure and it's out of the way and I don't have to worry about it. So and just like that, it's wire tied up, comes up through the top. So we'll just route this over to the other side, but we have to run another one from back in the rear tire all the way up. And we need to do that for all four. So I'll do all that because I don't want to bore you with all that crap. And then I'll show you exactly what I did. So now we can put the switch on the inside, which I think we'll do. It's just a little push button switch, and then I think we'll use some double-sided sticky tapes to stick it right to the dash. That way we don't have to worry about drilling any holes. But we will have to extend these wires to make them a little bit longer, because you can see this is kind of short. And in order to stick it on the dash and run it down, I don't think we're going to have enough power and ground to reach outside, along with this little plug that goes to the actual control unit itself. So, having said that, I will extend these and we'll go from there. Just like that, we've extended them. Normally I would solder and heat shrink these, but it's a little bit warm out and I just don't feel like it. So I went the cheap, easy route and used some good old butt connectors. So we'll get these taped up so they look nice and neat. And then we'll run this through the firewall. See, we got our positive hooked up right here. We got our ground hooked up over here. Our control box is actually right here. This blue wire, if you hook it to your brake lights, it will make all your rock lights turn red. I guess it's supposed to give you better visibility or whatever when you're stopping, but we're not hooking that up. So we're just gonna tuck that down in here. Like that. We did run it through on the inside. I'm gonna hook this, as you can see. When I pick up the remote, the lights, they do come on. So just color the red or whatever, and it's all white. You just hit your off button. So we know that they're working. We did install our button right here. I'm not sure if y'all can see that, but our button is right there. The wires run inside and it goes down and it goes through the firewall. So that's a wrap. All right, YouTube, we back in the shop. We finally got finished. I got everything wired up, got all the wires run. Got the lights out just so you can see the light show. And of course, as soon as you move, they come on. So let me turn these lights back off. Here we go. So there's your blue, your white, your flash, your strobe, your fade, and then your smooth. So then you can multi-colors. We even put one in the grill. So all in all, I think we did a good job. As you can see, underneath here. So I think it came out okay. For 60 bucks is what they cost. You get 6 lights. We had an issue with one, as you saw earlier, and I couldn't get it fixed the way I wanted it to because it was on a different color than the rest of them. So I just unhooked it. So either I'll just order some more, or I'll just won't put that one in. So as always, help me out. Hit the like button. Hit the bell. Subscribe. Be safe out there. One love. Peace.